Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to today's lesson. This is on 18th of May 2020. So this is our fifth lesson, and today we are going to continue the topic, or rather strand, digital technology. And today we are going to look at our last substrand that we call coding. Now, what is coding? You might ask yourself, what is coding? Coding comes from the word code. Now, coding means the process of creating computer instructions. Now, whenever you're creating computer instructions, then that's what we call coding. Now, you find that you can code things either using symbols, letters, pictures, or even words. So, coding is just a simple program that should run. Now, these programs, this coding is usually done on digital devices. When we talk of digital devices, we are referring to things like that particular camera that you have, it's like in me, phones, tablets, and whatever. Now, those devices are used to bring out information or process or run programs such as word processing, spreadsheets. When we talk of spreadsheets, we're talking about Excel. Programs like Publisher, PowerPoint, those are also presentations. We have Paint, I know you like painting the computer, you know the painting program and so on. We usually run programs for communication. That's why you can be able to type in a text message or even dial a number and call someone. Now, I want us to define these terms. These terms that we're going to talk about, we have a code, and I've just said that a code is just a set of instructions or guidelines. These are a set of instructions or guidelines that are usually put in the computer for them to execute a particular action that you want it to do. Then we have a program, which is a set of computer instructions used to perform a task. A program is just a set of instructions that enable this particular computer to perform a particular task. Then we also have an instruction, the term instruction itself. Now, when you talk of instruction, we are looking at detailed information about how something works, or how something should be done. That's instruction. If I tell you run from this point to that particular point, that's an instruction that I'm given, so you have to do it. So you're just giving an instruction. Then we do also have a Sudoku. Sudoku is a number placement puzzle. It's just a kind of a game. We are going to look at it later on as we progress with our learning. We also have a puzzle. That's also a game. We have a number puzzle that's designed for mathematics, and we have a word puzzle that's designed for English language. So all those we are going to look at them. And then lastly, we have the term decode. To decode, basically we are looking at how to interpret a code. So we are also going to do it right here. We are going to code, we are also going to decode. Now, I have some examples of coding that I want to show you. Now, before we look at coding, we have patterns. These patterns have been designed in a particular way. This designer who made this decided to use a particular pattern. Now, this pattern, the way this person has used, this is an abacus. This is a way of coding. This is a code that he has or she has used to construct this particular object in order for her to gain information and to give some information, especially when he or she is performing some mathematics. This is a simple handmade abacus that we did it here at school. We also have this one. You can see the patterns are different. All these are what you call coding. Now, we also, in real life, we have coding. Look at this structure here. This is a house made by one of you during school, even this one. Now, you find that this is a type of code. You can see how the patterns have gone. I knew you never understood it, but now I can make you understand that this is a pattern. You can see how they follow one another. This is a pattern. So, and also how this grass was touched on this particular modular house. So this is a pattern that was followed. Now, whenever you're purchasing an object or something in the supermarket, be it a phone or any other thing that you're going to purchase, you find that they have codes. They have what you call barcodes. Should you buy a pen or a pencil, you find some little numbers or some. There's a limit that has been drawn there with black, and it has various numerals or numbers. This is also a pattern. This is a necklace. I made this one. I just made it right now. So this is a pattern. I've just used locally available material, so I can put it on my hand. You can see. And then whenever you look at some textbooks, whichever textbook that you have, we have a barcode here that contains various numbers. That's also a code. This code is one that is being read by a computer. We are going to look at how we are going to decode such codes, and then we see how we are going to code even our names. You can see here, we also have one here on the bottle of water. They do also have a barcode, which is consisting of various numerals. Even our ball here, you can see our ball here. This is a pattern, various pattern, which is a coded pattern by machine. It's a computer that designed this, so it's a language that instruction that was given to the particular computer to put these patterns where they are. So these are also patterns are called. We also have this one, yum yum. I know you like this stuff. Huh? It tastes so nice. Huh? Now look at this. You just eat. You don't want to eat it, but you need to also be reading instructions that are in this particular box. This Weetabix, I'm sure you've eaten Weetabix this morning. I hope you kept for me some, because I'm coming to your home right now after this lesson to eat some lunch with you and also some Weetabix. So we have Weetabix. You can see here we also have a code. Now this code is one that is usually read by a scanner when a cashier, when you take this when you're in a supermarket and take this box containing Weetabix to a cashier for that particular person to record the price. So you find that this part is the one that is being scanned. Now the computer can be able to understand this language. We also have this one here. What is this? No, I don't have a car. But I'm sure you have a car. This one is used for spraying. Spray, no, it's done. It's not in here. This is for spraying a car to give some shiny texture on the surface. Now, this one also contains a code here. You can see, right? Now, we also have this one. These are your nywele, ladies or girls. Your nywele. I'm coming. I want to go to a salonist, so I can pat this stuff on my head. I look funny, you know. But anyway, that's life. Now, this one has been done in a certain pattern. You can see. I've just moved from your class, so it belongs to one of you, I know. So you can see it has been done in a particular pattern. So this is also a type of coding in real life. We also have, we usually eat biscuits here at school. Now, biscuits. People eat biscuits a lot. Grade 4. I know, like, enjoying. You are very selfish. You can't even buy with a single piece. But anyway, that's okay. I'll also get mine and be selfish. Now, you can see this. These are patterns. I'm sure, I don't know if you can be able to see it clearly. These are a square containing so various patterns. Now, this one, we call it a QR code. QR code. It looks like this. It can either be scanned for you to access the price of this particular box, or it has also the barcode. It's here. So the computer can be able to read this code as well as the barcode. So it can be able to interpret this information as well as this one. So those are some examples that I've decided to show you. This is Dettol. You can see a box for Dettol soap. It also has some barcode, the information which computer reads. I'm trying to give you so many examples so that whenever we start coding, you may be able to understand what you're talking about. These are a charger box. You can see we have some codes here. Now, and then even in animals, now This is an animal. It's an insect. It's a moth. I caught it. I dried it, and now we're going to use it for learning. You can see how beautiful it looks. It's not a butterfly, it's a moth. Now look at this particular moth. It has various patterns. These are pattern. So you realize that this is also a code. Okay? You can use these codes to interpret a particular information. Like for example, you can code your name, but I'll teach you how we're going to do it. But meanwhile, I want you to go through your textbooks, no, your how do you call them? The booklets. Go through your booklets, and then try and read. I have not given you any exercise, just read the booklet from page 2 to 3. Understand that particular booklet. Next time, we're going to look at identifying coded patterns. Now, that's where we're going to look at patterns in real life as we do it practically and do the coding ourselves. My time is up. Allow me to leave. Thank you very much. God bless you.